it almost feels like there's this immense responsibility on our shoulders at times when we constantly compare to the youth of then, and then almost ask this question about having a legacy, leaving a legacy. Where do you think young South Africans are in this course of trying to, play a part and have a significant role in shaping South Africa to what it should be in the future?
Over 80% of young people in South Africa are not engaged in any civic organization or society or club whatsoever. So young people are not trained from the beginning to be organized, to fundraise, little things that people that went to private schools take for granted, like to send emails, certain things like opening an email account, how to be professional. So young people in South Africa are not trained to do those basic things because they're not involved in these societies from a young age. So I think capacity, right, is really important, and really being able to do the work. I learned so much from that experience, and how I conduct myself today, and how I engage with other people professionally because of that experience. And I think as young people, we need to be accountable. Are you professional? Are you doing the things that you're supposed to do for you to achieve the same? Because we can't want. We need to be able to put in the work.
I would like to talk about decisions. I think what's important is about the decisions that we make every day. So it seems like such a simple thing, but yet it's so difficult, So if we want to be young people that leave a legacy, or young people that want to do all these awesome things that we're talking about, I think it's important to make the right decisions every day. And I think making the right decisions, then then we can be able to make a change.
I think it is important for me to be politically aware. One, so when you're making decisions that affect your country, you're doing so with a background of knowing what's actually going on. I think it's so important, especially for a country with a democracy as young as ours, to be politically aware. So when things go wrong, you as a citizen know how you have the power to stop it, whether it's by your vote, whether it's by petitioning, whether it's by going to your ward council and trying to remove whatever the problem is.
I took a decision, sometimes, especially us from the rural areas, will say, they only happen because Soweto. When you want things in Soweto, but never Soweto, like, and sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not. And I took a decision, I bought a house in Gauteng, just for the sake of a proof of residence, so that I can have access to everything and anything that you guys are having access to, and then take it back home in the north of the province. But the hard part is, the route that I took is a very long route and a very expensive route. And I get tired. And I'm just here to say that, obviously, I cannot do it alone. I've spoken to Usman, Ken, and all that. And there's a lot of people that are motivated, young people. We just need your support, and for you guys to come and support us. We don't want your aid and give us the food like you're doing right now, because they're going to get finished. Come there, sit with us, structure with us, guide us.
I, for example, myself, been very fortunate to go to school and go to university. So I'm a dentist by profession and I'm a singer by profession. And I do both of these things. And my parents brought all of us siblings up with one thing. Go take whatever you like doing, but only choose something that can serve humanity. Then you can do what you want. And if we can start doing that for our children and showing them that they have that potential and those talents and those abilities, wherever they come from, then we will shine. If we don't, then I think we will stay secluded all the time.
In as much as dialogues are great, my concern is the conversations never get quite real, to touch on what Simamgele was speaking to. Our generation is dealing with very complex situations. We're the first generation to be entrepreneurs, while our parents were the first few generations to be in the working environment and be able to be the doctors, like Alex was speaking to. We're the first generations to be the female anchors on a variety of different television stuff. So while we're still trying to figure out our path in the working environment, we're still expected to be excellent. We're still expected to compete. And no one actually speaks about the real factors of being successful in those roles.
Listening yesterday to the State of the Nation address by the President, I think one thing that he said and that stood out for me was that we are a nation at work. And I think whatever the challenges, whatever the things that we can whine and grind and whatever, but we're a nation at work. And everybody has got a part to play. Looking at the National Development Plan, which I think, yes, you speak to young people and say, we've got a plan, guys. I mean, they will tell you, philosophers, that if you don't plan, you plan to fail, or you fail to plan. So we've got a plan as a country, and we need to stick to that. We need to understand it.
I think in all our circles of influence and everywhere we go, on all the platforms and with all the many followers that you have on Twitter and all the friends that you have on Facebook, let the debate continue because it's important. This may be the beginning, we may be in the middle of the debate, but it has to continue beyond this.